talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the 3 spot. Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
Garland attacking. Great touch on the 16-footer.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Lowry against Garland. Down low. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here are the Heat. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
There's Garland. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Here's Butler. Trying to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Garland against Lowry. It's stolen by Lowry, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Here's Hero. And he converts the layup. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Garland. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Hero. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. 3-pointer, LeVert. Rebound by the Heat. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Martin with the screen for Lowry. Shoots over LeVert. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Mobley.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
The Heat leading by 5.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Martin after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Hero, no good. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
It kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
Here's Hero. And he banks in the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Stolen by Martin. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Adebayo kicks to Martin. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley at the elbow. Ring shot on the way. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Okay, Evan Mobley, a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Kicks it out to Allen. Over Butler. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. And here's Garland for 3. Not going to go that time. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Miami ahead. They're up, Buck. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Kevin Love out there with Cody Zeller. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Lowry. And it's Butler in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Love driving in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
Back to Garland. All sorts of time. That one a little long.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Count that bucket.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the 3, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
The wide open look here for Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Adebayo throws it down hard.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Here's Garland. The Heat getting the bucket. Mobley with it. Butler covering. Outside Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Back to LeVert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland, no good. And Love's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Oladipo comes in for Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. And a wide open look for Hero. They get the rebound. The kick out to Oladipo. Hero against Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Love. Stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. And here's Garland for three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Hero. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And here's Garland for three. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now the pass to Yurtsevin. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Garland against Hero. Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. Back to Garland. From deep three-point range. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Garland's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
Mitchell in the corner. Mobley outside. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Here's Garland. Mobley outside. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
Now, here's Mitchell. LeVert with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Hero against LeVert. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Poke loose. Miami leading by 3. Hero finds Oladipo. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Mitchell passes to LeVert. Outside Garland. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Miami. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the dunk by Zeller.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Allen in the post. He's against Zeller. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Allen. Oladipo against Garland. Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
And here's Garland for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Passes it to Butler. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And it's the Heat on the break. Butler with the ball, and the shot goes in. Butler's got 11.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still.
Oh!
My goodness. Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Oladipo dishes to Zeller. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell passes to Garland. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Loves check in for the Heat. Hero kicks to Martin. Here's Zeller, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. No good on the 3. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And that one is good. He has 6.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
A try by Garland. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Cody Zeller.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now Hero. He's got 8. There's the drive. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Garland kicks to Mobley. The open shot, Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Love's got the ball here for Miami. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots the 3. Martin against Mobley. Over Martin, Allen. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And it's Martin missing. Just 3 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And after a quick... Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Oladipo, Yurtsevin out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtsevin. Kicks it out to Love. To the middle. It's stolen by Allen. Bounce pass from Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Now Butler. Here's the screen. Back to Yurtsevin. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Mitchell kicks to LeVert. It's stolen by Oladipo. Butler finds Love. Good ball movement here by the Heat. It's Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The finish, and Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Martin's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Tyler Hero comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Adebayo with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. The shot by Butler, nobody around. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Martin kicks to Adebayo. Back to Martin. Pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Mobley finds Garland. They need this one.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Outside Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen on LeVert. Three-pointer. Butler. Here's Adebayo. That one, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland attacking, and he makes good on the layup. Garland's got 21 in the game.
This young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
Adebayo with a screen on LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the 2nd free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line.
There's Hero with a 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end. Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Adebayo the screen, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And here's Miami. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And now it's Lowry running. Here we go, all the way if he can.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jarrett Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
And here is Butler. outside Hero. And so it's Miami winning this one. It will. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
sloppy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Down low. It's stolen by Pirtle. And now the Raptors on the break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Butler. Driving inside. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam left side. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
4 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. Adebayo with the rejection.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry against VanVleet. Lowry left side. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. You're at 7. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Pass to Martin. Lowry outside. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Martin against VanVleet. Now here's Siakam. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And here are the Heat now. The Raptors making their last shot. And he gets it to go. Martin's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Barnes. No good on the shot. Good D by Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by VanVleet. Toronto trailing. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Butler. Poke loose. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Toronto grabs the miss.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The shot by Pirtle, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Lowry outside. Shot from 16. Adebayo passes to Butler. Here's Lowry. The shot's good.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Siakam finds Pirtle. VanVleet against Lowry. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Here's VanVleet. Back to Pirtle. Here's Siakam. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Love is checked in for Martin. Tyler Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Now here's Love. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That pass was on time, on target. So valuable to have a big with that ability.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And a deep three from Van Vliet. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the center position.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door, beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Now Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock, to the middle. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Love grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Here's Barnes. The Heat making their last shot. Siakam with a screen on Love. Barnes goes in. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Love passes to Oladipo. Adebayo with it. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Here's Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 5. Siakam outside. Outside Anunoby. Not going to go that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero outside. Pass to Oladipo. And here's Love. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Barnes finds Pirtle. To the paint. Zeller against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. That shot off the mark. Ooh, Zeller with some nice D. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Hero outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Outside Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Van Vliet's got his first points of the night. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding him.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Now here's Siakam. Barnes with a screen on Martin. Back to Barnes. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
From downtown. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Siakam with it, picked up by Lowry. And here we go, the Heat fast break. 4-3. That's tipped. The Raptors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. The kick out to Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Pass to Martin. Butler against Anunoby. Here's the 3. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Butler double team. And here's Lowry from the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
For the Jabberwockies.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
We've got Omer Yurtseven, Kyle Lowry out there with Butler. Then there's Caleb Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Oladipo's checked in for Miami. Now here's Pirtle. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. And the Raptors lead by 5.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Back to Pirtle. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Zellers checked in for Adebayo.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Pirtle uses the glass on the layup. Pirtle's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
It's Oladipo with a drive.
Fred VanVleet. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. A different look for Miami. Adebayo comes in for Zeller, and Love is subbed in for Yurtseven. And Oladipo drops them both. Here's VanVleet. He's got 5. He takes it in, and the layup is good off the glass. VanVleet's got 7.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred VanVleet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Here's Oladipo, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
Now at the line, Victor Oladipo.
He does not get the second one. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Anunoby. Here he goes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. They double him with Butler. Back to Anunoby. And the dunk by Pirtle.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one. Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. A minute 37 left in the third. Pass to VanVleet. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Love with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Barnes with it. Hero picks him up. Inside. Oh, it's stolen. And here they come. Up ahead. And Adebayo slams it in.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Barnes passes to Siakam. Barnes in the post, covered by Love, and Barnes with a basket. The assist by Siakam.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Butler finds Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yurtseven's checked in for Miami.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Kicks it out to Siakam. It's intercepted. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Over to the wing. Another steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And it's stolen by VanVleet. 1 second left. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Raptors. They're up by 8. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Miami trailing. So for the Raptors right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
And so here is Toronto. The Heat making their last shot. VanVleet with it, guarded by Adebayo. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anunoby. No good. Some solid defense from Martin. Timeout called, the Heat. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions. It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Butler. It's 7 a screen. Another shot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's VanVleet following the bucket by the Heat. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Anunoby on the take.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Hero against VanVleet. Hero with the bucket. Hero's gotten his first basket of the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Hero outside. Here's 7, passes to Hero. Here's 7, a screen on VanVleet. Back to your 7. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
And it's the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. The drive by Siakam. The shot won't fall. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Hero outside. Pass to your 7. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Siakam, pass to VanVleet. Siakam outside. Now Barnes. Siakam with a screen on Martin. Back to Siakam. The kick out to VanVleet. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam, no good. The Heat have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Butler on the wing. To the inside. Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Adebayo does it on both ends of the floor. He D's up, he scores, and he's a winner.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. A minute and a half left to play in the 4th. Anunoby passes to Barnes. The kick out to VanVleet. Martin against Barnes. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to VanVleet. The shot that time not on target. And Miami will go the other way with it. 59 seconds left in the 4th. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Picked by Pirtle.
such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Tie it up! And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pirtle. Adebayo against Pirtle. Outside Butler. Martin, the pass to Butler. With the drive. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam. Siakam on the foul.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Now, here's Anunoby. Siakam left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland finds Allen. Here's LeVert from outside the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. And stolen by Siakam. Pirtle, high post. Siakam against Garland. The kick out to Barnes. And Vliet on the wing. Siakam left side. Clock at 4. Garland with the rebound. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Back to LeVert. Kicks it out to Allen. Three-pointer on the way. A shot that time, not on target. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam passes to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Siakam a screen on LeVert. Back to Siakam. That one goes in. That's now 8 points for Siakam.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now Siakam. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Another shot. Barnes trying to free himself up. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Van Vliet with it. Garland picks him up. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Garland against Siakam. Back to Van Vliet for 3. Curls it from outside.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And slam dunk by Allen.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Takes a three. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. And Siakam has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And here's Garland for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Here's Barnes. And that one released in time, but no good. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Raptors. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Toronto. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft for that class, he'd be closer to the top.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare brilliant.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Now, here's Garland. Off target with his 3. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's LeVert on the wing. There's the triple. Mobley finds Allen. Back to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Takes the 3. No good. Shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. To the inside. Anunoby has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now Van Vliet following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. This one for 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Raptors leading by 9. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Barnes outside. Passes to Anunoby. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Back to Siakam. Anunoby passes to Siakam. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lined up there for Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Toronto's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Anunoby with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 7-point differential.
Well, he has such tremendous upside in Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, he loved his maturity and the leadership by example.
Now, here's Siakam. Anunoby, good.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket for Mobley. And the pass to Anunoby. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Rigid for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was third in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it goes down 2 points.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
At the elbow, it's Siakam. Mobley with the block. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And here's Garland for 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right, Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in its center. Kept alive. Takes it out to Siakam. Barnes with it. Garland picks him up. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Lots of room. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Garland's got 5 now. Siakam passes to Anunoby. That one goes. Count it.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
LeVert in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Pirtle finds Barnes. Siakam up top, defended by Allen. Barnes passes to Siakam. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Comes up empty down low.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. 11 points in the game. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Siakam with it. Garland picks him up. The drive by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Mitchell outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. LeVert's got 6 in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Now, here's LeVert. He's got 12. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket for Mitchell.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
Now, here's Anunoby. 15 points in the game. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby for 3. LeVert grabs the miss. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Now Barnes. After the missed 3 from Evan Mobley. Van Vliet with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Anunoby. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Mobley wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mobley's got 7 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now Mitchell. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mobley finds LeVert. The 3. Lets the 3 fly. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And then Allen slams it in.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Offline with his 3.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Anunoby with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
There's Garland. That shot missing, and Toronto will come the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. And the three off target.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And here's Barnes for three. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And here's Garland for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Passes it to Anunoby. Van Vliet wide open. And the three ball is good.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Back to Mobley. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And Mitchell gets it to go. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Barnes following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Toronto leading by three. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Barnes with another miss. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. There's the three. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
A drive by Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Goes back up. They shoot again. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Sinks the triple. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Bounce pass from Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto? And good on the second, so he makes them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Siakam passes to Pirtle. And Van Vliet, here we go. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
If you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Garland. From deep. And no good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. To the wing on the left. Siakam finds Anunoby. Barnes against Mitchell. Siakam inside the three-point line. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Barnes kicks to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
I smack clowns with mad style, mad style, mad style, mad style, mad
Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. We've got Omer at 7, Jimmy Butler out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Caleb Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Adebayo, rejected by Mitchell. From deep three-point range, Garland, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Garland. The 3-ball sinks the tray.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Mitchell against Butler. Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Mitchell against Butler.
Oh, how can you fly?
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Butler passes to your 7. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Mobley against Butler. Here's Allen. Adebayo grabs the board.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's your 7. Pass to Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lowry against Garland. Off target from three-point range. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Adebayo in the post. Allen defending. Miami, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They double him with Mobley. They get it again. Here's your 7. Good D by Mobley.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with what they gave up to get him.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Mitchell against Hero. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Kicks it to Hero from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oladipo, the pass to your 7. Outside for Love. And here's Zeller. Tipped. Pass to Garland. Very pretty alley-oop.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Hero against Mitchell. To the middle. Now Zeller. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Love. Nifty move. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. This one for three. Zeller with the rebound. Hero outside. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Cavaliers on top, up 11. And quarter number. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Marriott 7 out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Mitchell into the lane. Over Butler. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Garland. Here's Butler. Butler double team from behind the arc. Lowry no good. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Mitchell. Here's Garland on the take. That shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo drives in. And he lays it up and in.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. Martin. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Butler the open look. Martin finds Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Driving to the basket. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Miami trailing. Inside. Martin outside. Here's 7 up top. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Butler. 5 on the clock. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Butler. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Oh, deflected. Lets the three fly. Martin misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Lowry. And the three off target.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Butler. To the right side. Now here's your 7. He's covered closely.
And Jared Allen in great position that time and just looking to swat that shot away.
Off the inbound pass. And Adebayo slams it in. The Cavaliers leading. For 3, Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is far beyond his usual range. Wow, Allen catching that stretch big fever.
Lowry, good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The 3 from Mitchell. And he recovers it. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Over Butler. And too long on the shot. The Heat have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And here's your 7. And no good. Good D by Mobley. Here's Okoro. No good on the buzzer beater.
Lowry does a good job.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Cavaliers on top, up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
How is that for a dunk? Allen throwing all his weight behind that one with that finish.
Here's Zeller out to the right wing. Hero outside. Your 7 a screen. And Hero with the 3. Hero's got 6. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Outside for Love. For 3, Oladipo. Here's Zeller to the wing, right side. Love for 3. Offensive rebound, Heat. Launches it. Is rebounded by Okoro. Okoro's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Hero. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Love passes to Zeller. Right side, Love. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Zeller with a screen on Mitchell. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. He shot the 3 as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA.
Oladipo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And that's what Oladipo needs to do. Put his head down and punish the D.
Adebayo's checked in for your 7th. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Tries the spin move. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Hero for 3. Counted from distance. Hero's got 11 points.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
1:52 left in the 3rd quarter here. Adebayo with the rejection. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Down low. Zeller, the pass to Oladipo. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Here's Okoro. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Okoro's got his first basket. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Screen by Zeller. Right wing from outside the arc. Offensive board. Pass to Adebayo. Goes back up. Outside for Love. Here's Oladipo. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Love with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Love's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland, a good look. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Now here's Love. The shot, no good. 3D that time from Allen. Allen with a screen on Hero. Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Mobley, right side. Tries again. And Allen lays it in. Allen's got 11.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities. So he collects 2 more.
That's the end of the 3rd, and it's tied up. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. They've got Bam Adebayo and Marriott 7 out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Butler, and it's Lowry in at the point. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Knocked loose. Butler with a steal. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta.
I don't think the defense expected Jimmy Butler to rise up from there. He can do that.
Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. There's the triple. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
To the right side. Here's 7. Passes to Adebayo. Lowry left side. 3-pointer. Here's your 7. Martin outside. Pass to Butler. Second chance effort. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Okoro. Mobley outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Kevin Love's checked in for your 7.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Okoro on the wing. They grab their own miss. Outside Garland. Lets it go from deep. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's Butler off the drive. Here's Martin. Off target with the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Garland for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Out to Lowry. And here's Butler outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Pass to Allen. From deep, here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Yes! And the foul! That one's on Darius Garland.
Hey, Kyle Lowry, he's done it before, and he just did it again.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled. Then takes the lead at the line.
Pass to Mobley. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside for Mitchell. 3-pointer. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Love. Now Lowry. Back to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jimmy Butler. And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Up and in on the layup. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Lowry against Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes. Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
On the wing, Mitchell. Count it!
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Hero for three. Mobley grabs the board. And here comes Cleveland. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Love for three. Can't knock in the three. Pass to Allen, and he drives in. Deflects the pass. Adebayo with a steal. For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so...
I smack clowns with mad style.
tip-off goes to Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Tyler Hero out there with Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. And that one's good by Butler.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots. So hard to guard.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Siakam. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
The kick outside to Butler. Anunoby with it. Butler covering. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Here's Van Vliet following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 4. Van Vliet finds Barnes. He takes it in, lays it up off the glass.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Yurtseven passes to Butler. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Poeltl. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby in the corner. Barnes passes to Anunoby. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And such poise in pressure situations. Anunoby doesn't let it get to him. Fantastic at keeping his composure.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
And when the stakes get high, you need a big shot. We know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Here's Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Van Vliet passes to Poeltl. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Adebayo, high post. Outside, Hero. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Kicks to Martin. Hero passes to Adebayo. Can't hit that one. Good D by Siakam. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Van Vliet up top. Poeltl finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The pass to Anunoby. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Good work defensively by Martin. The Heat with the lead. There's Hero with a three. Adebayo, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Barnes passes to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Pass to Purtle. It's hauled in by the Heat. Left side, Butler. Pass to Yurtsevin. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out front. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Heat, Martin is out there with Yurtsevin. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero into the point guard position. For Toronto, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Now, here's Anunoby. VanVleet finds Purtle. Back to VanVleet for the three. A three-pointer is right on target. VanVleet's got 7.
Now, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
And stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got it. Pass to Purtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Yurtsevin passes to Butler, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A different look for Miami. Cody Zeller's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Love comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Tyler Hero. Now here's Love. Pocket 6. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Butler with the steal. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Zeller, a screen on Anunoby. Butler dishes to Zeller. And Purtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Purtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Raptors leading by 4. The kick out to Barnes. Siakam outside. On the wing, Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside Butler. They could use a bucket. Rebound by the Raptors. Purtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Siakam. VanVleet right side. To the paint. Knocked away. It's stolen by Oladipo. Outside Butler. He kicks it to Zeller. Shoots over VanVleet. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Oladipo for three. Miami no good on that time either.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Oladipo against Anunoby. Barnes looking around. Siakam passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit. And we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Love kicks to Yurtseven. Van Vliet outside to the middle. It's stolen by Oladipo. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game play. Here's Butler. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Cody Zeller. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. And Hero subbed in for Oladipo. Here's Anunoby, and he dunks it down.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Three-pointer, Butler, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, Dave, thank you, and time now for the halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Stolen by Yurtseven. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Hero, no good. Raptors leading by 10. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now, here's Yurtseven. Left side, Hero. Back to Yurtseven. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And it's 13 points for OG Anunoby.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. And Adebayo drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line. How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
The Heat trail by 14. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Barnes outside. 5 on the clock, and there's the drive.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Here's Van Vliet. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Anunoby, good.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness, on time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Now here's Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
The Heat trail by 17. And Butler puts up a deep 3. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Adebayo. He can't get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Siakam. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Martin finds Butler. Outside Lowry. Three-pointer. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. Heroes checked in for Butler. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Anunoby in the corner. Siakam outside. Connects from three-point range. Siakam's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Raptors. Here's Adebayo. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Barnes can't get it to go. Hero passes to Yurtsevin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And so it's Toronto controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. Zeller is out there with Yurtsevin. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Oladipo in at the 2-guard spot. Hurdle, high post. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Love.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
The three. Cans it from downtown. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Butler against Van Vliet. Butler dishes to Zeller. The second chance effort. Beyond the arc. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Zeller.
Wow, when it comes to Butler, we've talked about the improved range, but that shot's ridiculous.
Hurdle finds Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. And Siakam has it in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
Siakam hits them both. The Heat trail by 18. Outside Butler from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Takes it out to Siakam. Barnes outside. Into the lane. Shot clock at 6. Siakam passes to Pirtle. Yep, it counts.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Toronto leading by 20. Siakam, right side. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler feeling it out a bit. Zeller setting the pick for Butler. Down low. Stolen by Van Vliet. Tipped away. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Pass to Zeller. Good D by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. They set the screen. Oladipo for 3.
That's just quality recognition from Victor Oladipo in the pick and roll. This guy has no problem giving up the basketball.
The kick out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Barnes outside. Anunoby has the open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 12 points in just the second half. Love outside. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pirtle with the ball. Butler covering.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for OG Anunoby.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Pirtle finds Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Here's Anunoby. Off target from outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Heat now, trailing by 19. Here's Zeller. Now the pass to Yurtseven. The kick outside to Butler. Puts up a three. Good on the triple.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Anunoby, good.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Pirtle. Rebound by Butler. From deep three-point range, misses. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing.
I smack clowns with mad style.
court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Now here's Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And the second free throw is good. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Here's Pirtle. The 3 from Barnes. Hits the 3-pointer.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside for Mitchell. All sorts of time. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that. Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Now here's Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. The 3 from Okoro. Rebound by the Raptors. The drive by Siakam. Oh, and Mobley with the block. In transition. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Here's Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Mobley grabs the board. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Mobley, no good. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Osman, no good. Toronto trailing. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
The 3 is up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Siakam in the post. Mobley's on him. Fires in the triple.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Here's Osman. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Osman. No good with the triple. Here's Barnes. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. Pass to Osman. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. The three is up. Barnes with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam. Slamming it in before anyone can contest it. Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Here's Van Vliet. Good D by Mobley.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's Van Vliet. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Raptors. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Here's Osman. He's got 5. Shoots over Barnes. Osman, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. From deep. The three ball. Pure from three-point range. Osman's got 8 points.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Van Vliet. Here he goes. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam outside. Back to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The shot misses, and it's Cleveland the other way.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
What a fearless competitor Van Vliet is. Figures out ways to score inside while being covered.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Pirtle. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Garland. And he gets that one. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Garland. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet against Garland. Back to Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Pirtle. The pass to Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet finds Pirtle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Cavs trailing. And here's LeVert. Pass to Mitchell, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up, and stolen by Mobley. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Outside Barnes. Outside Anunoby. LeVert goes against Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. 5 to shoot. And the Raptors get it back. The shot comes out. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. On offense, here come the Raptors. It's been 8 unanswered for them.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Allen, soft touch off the glass.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
And they pick up 2. Toronto has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Van Vliet finds Pirtle. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Pirtle. Siakam's got 13.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet to the inside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Barnes with it. Now LeVert defending. Barnes, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And then Siakam with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Toronto. He puts it.
30. The Cavaliers, 28.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, a small forward. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Now Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
To the middle. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And he's all alone. Ahead. Barnes, it's good. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred VanVleet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. It's stolen by Barnes. VanVleet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fast break Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Lays out. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Inside. Left side Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Barnes passes to VanVleet. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. And now the Raptors on the break. From the low block. And the bucket by Pirtle.
Just what you expect from Pirtle inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
1:52 left in the third quarter.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Pirtle, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Anunoby finds Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Down low. Allen with it. VanVleet covering. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or...
wow! He went way up.
Goodness.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby. Wow.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. 2 points. That one goes. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell to the paint. And it's stolen by VanVleet. And they're on the run. Barnes passes to VanVleet. Back to Barnes. Pass to VanVleet. Tries a 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up. And Anunoby pulls it down. Barnes in the post. He's checked by LeVert. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Outside Garland. Drives to the hoop. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
When Pirtle is running the floor like that, it motivates his teammates. Everyone loves to see their big man move like that.
Poke loose. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires from deep. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Garland, the pass to LeVert. And it's stolen by VanVleet. Barnes with it. Now LeVert defending. And he's going for the oop here. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the Cavs with possession, trailing by 13. Mitchell finds Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's VanVleet. And here's Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Mobley. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep 3-point range. They get it back. Outside Barnes. Puts up a 3. The kick out to VanVleet. Knocks it down from distance. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Garland for 3. Here's Mobley. Out to Garland. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
He gets it in there.
To counter the size deficiency, VanVleet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
For Cleveland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley with it. Pass to Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Count it.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's stolen by Pirtle. Down low. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Allen who slams it home.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Raptors.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Fred VanVleet.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
It's stolen by Barnes. It's a one-on-one situation. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Pirtle from deep. The rebound by Garland.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Barnes, no good. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.